Well, Katsina State Governor Mallam Dikko Radda has congratulated the winners of the victory after the All Progressives Congress APC won the Katsina local government seat elections held on Saturday. In his congratulatory message, Governor Radda hailed the peaceful and transparent electoral process that marked an undeniable milestone in the state's democracy journey. He stressed that the party's latest victory has once again validated people's interest in APC, contrary to views that the party is losing its stronghold and influence in the northern parts of the country. The peaceful conduct of yesterday's election is nothing but a show of maturity in our democracy and the commitment of our people to peaceful political participation, he said. The sweeping victory of the All Progressives Congress APC across the local governments reflects public confidence in our party's governance. More importantly, the overwhelming mandate validates the noticeable investment we have built in the people of Katsina State and the various development projects we have initiated since assuming office. The ruling All Progressives Congress APC recorded a landslide victory in Katsina State after sweeping all chairmanship and councillorship seats in the state's local government polls. Announcing the result on Sunday at the Commission's headquarters, the chairman of the Katsina State Independent Electoral Commission, Lawal Al-Hassan, declared the APC had won in all 34 chairmanship and 361 councillorship positions in the state. Al-Hassan apologized for the delay in announcing the results, citing late submissions from some local government areas. Well, we also talked about, Comrade Michael, we talked about this Katsina local government elections too that was also held on Saturday. So in all of this, we saw that the PDP were not part of this election. We just have only a few of the parties that, went to the poll for the local government election. And APC was actually the dominant party in that state, and the most bigger party that one would also feel like, okay, they will emerge the winner of they are going to sweep the votes in all local government areas. But now here is them, they have won actually. So just like we thought that they're going to win the elections, and they've won, because we saw that every other party there were not really a stronghold compared to the PDP, the PDP and APC. The only stronghold party, which is the PDP, did not, go to the poll as regards to that. So I would like to get your take on this, as the Katsina State Governor is congratulating the those who won the election.
You see, that's expected. It shouldn't be surprised in any case. But of course, we just have two major political parties, that's actually, fighting like two elephants.
All right.
Yes, recently when we had the 2023 election, we saw what the LP did. They tried too.
Yes.
Well, yes, they tried, okay. So, but now you're seeing the PDP didn't go to the polls with them, and everything went on to the side of the APC, okay. That's expected. That's to say that they are coordinated in that state. They are coordinated because the party that would have given them a very high contest or challenge would have been the PDP if they had gone into the polls. But because they didn't go, I don't know why they didn't go, but all I'm saying is because they didn't go, you see, yes, we still have other political parties. No matter how you look at it, they are political parties, okay? They still have their grounds to hold, whether small places or largely, major areas, they still have their grounds to hold. But all the same, the bigger parties, the bigger party has actually taken, a lot out of everything, virtually everything rather. So it's expected, and you see how peaceful this whole thing went compared to that of the Osun State we are talking about. Now, you see what happened here is that you don't have disobedient case going on. If you look at the Osun State, there was called disobedient kind of thing. You understand what I'm saying now? So you should expect this violence to come in. In fact, if you ask me, yes, sorry, we have left that Osun State. Yes, if you ask me, the governor of the state, which is Adeleke, I mean, he didn't really do well. He didn't really do well because you have orchestrated this, in my own opinion. If you had, listened to what the court has said, there wouldn't have been any need for all of those bloodshed. And then for you to start looking at whether police was on ground or police was not on ground. This is also a state in Katsina where they held virtually the same kind of election that we are talking about. It's not LG election, and now they swept everything without any issue. And if you look at PDP again, in fact, I don't just want to talk much about the PDP, but all I will advise them is they should just put their house in order before they can fight. You can't divide this whole bulk of body into pieces and expect that you're going to win election, and then you're looking for what to hold hand to and say this is why you didn't win election. Police came, police didn't come. Thugs came, thugs didn't come when you didn't put your house in order. No, you can't use a little of propaganda and some shouting to win election. You need to work. You need to work. And so that's, good if you see Katsina State being congratulated rather for the poll that was just conducted. I mean, it's expected. It's expected indeed.
All right. So if PDP had contested for this election, would you also say that, or would you also, see the governor congratulating the APC? Would they have won? Would they have, gotten some local governments? Would they have 32 local governments there? Would they have, if not 50%, would they have gotten at least 30% of the votes in some of the local governments?
Well, you can't just preempt them, but when you look at politics, you should say because they contested, they should have, if not for anything, they are a big party in any case, so they should have a little take home, from that. Maybe 1, 2, or 3 LG could just go, to them. But at the same time, PDP is not the PDP I used to know. So it's going to be even more difficult if they had come in the way they are now. It's going to be difficult for them to even win a seat in that place. Like I said, politics in Nigeria now is no longer the issue of we want to lead our people to promised land. No, it's also about what you get. So nobody wants to throw away what he or she is going to get just because he wants to please somebody. I don't know if you understand me. So when you look at this political thing we are talking about, you have to understand it from the angle of the interests. It is the interest. The governor wouldn't want to share these seats with PDP, of course, but that's not his sole decision in any case, because it cannot stop PDP from contesting. But I'm saying that if PDP had contested without putting their house in order, the possibility of them not getting a seat is also there. It's also there. Okay, and why would APC sweep everywhere? Perhaps they are doing well in that state.
All right. Okay, so would you say that the PDP already saw this coming? That's why they had to concede, for not going to, going to the poll.
If you ask me, yes, would be. It will really be a yes in any case, because they must have seen that if they go in, they may not win the election, and that will tell bad of them.
All right.
Anytime you lose election, it comes with some sort of burden. When I mean burden, I'm looking at people looking at you like you're not able to, you're not good enough, you can't get this, and people want to stay with the people who are winning. So if you come in and you lose, if you're going to win the one for tomorrow, if you didn't contest, I bet you it's going to be shared. Even if you're going to win it, it's going to be shared. So perhaps they have seen it that way, and so they felt like if we go into this election and we lose it, I mean, if it comes to governorship election in that place, we may possibly, lose it as well. So let's not just go. Let's make it look like we would have won if we had come, but all the same, because we didn't come, so we can still retain some of our followers.
All right. So this election victory now, what would you say to other party who also contested? We have the Accord Party who also contested. We had the ADP as well. We have NNPP who contested. What would you say to all of these parties?
For me, I'll congratulate them.
All right.
Yes, I'll congratulate them because they have exhibited what we call in sport the good sportsmanship spirit. You understand? So they have exhibited good patriotic spirit here now, showing that, look, we don't want violence, we don't want trouble, We don't want mayhem. We don't want any bloodshed. We do not want any kind of chaos. This is our state. We need progress. We need, you know, working together in synergy, you know, for success to come in. So for me, I say kudos to them for taking the bull by the horn, because it's not easy seeing that you didn't win and then you still become and congratulate, you know, the winner. So I give kudos to this other parties.